Hello, here in this videocast, I will evaluate Zotero based on 5S framework as explained in my written assignment. Zotero integrates well with various different operating systems as well as web browser. This is particularly useful for users who use various different operating systems at various different institute locations or different operating system and web browser at work compared to what they use at home, so they don't have to switch between different citation managers to work on the same document. In terms of security, the Zotero code is freely available on GitHub website, and therefore it can be audited. If users find bugs, security breaches within the code, they can report it to this website, security@zotero.org, and Zotero makes it possible to fix the code for security breaches and provide latest version of codes for its users. Zotero was founded in 2006 and it is still surviving and thriving. It earns from online storage pricing that it provides and donations from various different organizations. Now, Zotero plans to spend roughly about 745,000 US dollars on IT related tasks in the company, which shows a very healthy cash flow. Zotero also provide various different user groups and discussion forums. So, for example, it allows collaboration with colleagues privately or publicly on ongoing research. It also provides discussion forums where user can post any issues that they are getting while, for example, during installation or during use of Zotero. Here I will assess suitability and simplicity together, because if the system is not simple, it's not suitable for me. When first of all, Zotero provides various different connectors to be used with Zotero, and it is very simple to install. Just with a single click, you can install Zotero connector. Once you have the Zotero connector, you can go to PubMed, and whichever reference you want to import, you can do that just by a single click here. If I click on this Zotero connector, the reference get imported to my publications library. Here you can see my publications library, and this particular citation has been imported into Zotero. Zotero also allows importing references using PubMed ID. So in this case, I've entered a PubMed ID into Zotero, and voila, the citation has been added to the Zotero. It also allows importing citation using digital object identifier. So here I entered DOI within this functionality and hit enter, and therefore the citation has been added to the Zotero as seen in blue color. Now, if the paper is open access and a PDF file is available, Zotero automatically imports that within the EndNote. This is a very useful feature because while writing and citing references, if the user needs to read the paper and look back, it can do that. Not just that, it can also make notes within the PDF file, which gets stored within Zotero. So it makes it very, very simple for users to use Zotero without having to go back and forth between the folders within their computer and coming back for citation or looking into their notes separately. However, if the paper is not open access, it still allows users to make notes associated with the paper. And that can be done multiple times on multiple occasions. So here I made two separate notes on two separate occasions, which gets stored within Zotero with that particular paper. Once we install the connector, there is a Zotero option available within Microsoft that can be used to add citation within the text as shown here. Now, it's very simple. We just need to click add citation button on the as shown in the top left corner. Pop-up window opens. You just type the reference that you need to add using the name of the author or the title. For example, here I've tried to add three different references, and once you click enter, this 1-3 appears here showing that three different citations have been added to this particular location. Now, when adding add bibliography is also very, very simple. You need to just add edit bibliography button, and then a pop-up opens where you can click the citation style that you're interested in. For example, here I've just clicked IEEE and then hit OK, and then the references appear in that particular style. Now, if let's say you want to change the reference style or citation style, you just click on the document preferences button, and then from this pop-up, you just select whichever reference you want to use and then hit OK, and it will automatically change the citation style. However, let's say there is a citation style that is not available in the window I just showed. Then what you do, you go into Zotero, click edit settings, and then get addition, and then click on this cite button, and then click on this get additional styles button, and then you can see that there are 10,489 styles available within Zotero. You can use the style search button and look for one that you need. For example, if I want to use medical physics citation style, then that I can search using this pop-up box, and the citation style appears here. Once I click, it shows you how the references would look like, and hitting enter will change the bibliography to the citation style that you have selected in the previous option. In terms of institutional factors, University of Manchester does explain on their support portal how to install and use this Zotero software for free, and it's valuable for institutes because they don't have to pay a license fee to softwares like EndNote, and it is very simple to install and use. And if you get stuck, there is some institutional support that is provided to install Zotero. There are other important factors that there is actually no need of in-house users training support because there is so much documentation available online as well as on Zotero website and YouTube videos that users can actually do it just by themselves. And another important factor is, let's say a researcher is traveling for conferences. Zotero software is available globally. It was really hard for me to find a country where it is not accessible. However, there may be some cases in which universities or institutes may want to choose or pay for a subscription software like EndNote, for example, where they have already built in training programs in their company, or if the software, if the citation software is already integrated within their existing systems, or if the software was tweaked by the company to meet the specific needs of the company. In that case, they may promote paid subscription of a tool like EndNote or RefWork. In summary, there are very few limitations and large number of advantages in using Zotero. For example, if a person needs to take a backup on cloud, Zotero provides only 300 MB of free cloud storage, even though it provides a paid service, which is very cheap. However, please note that there is absolutely no need of this cloud storage at all. Users can use Zotero locally, and there is absolutely no payment needed. Zotero does not provide a customer support, and therefore users have to only use forums and groups to resolve problems if they get into one. There is a genuine question around Zotero that if their earning model is viable or sustainable in long term or not. Well, it's been there for roughly 18 years, so it seems like it's doing very well. In terms of advantages, Zotero is very similar to EndNote. All its features are free to use. It's open source, so the code can be looked into. If you have, it's very quick to learn. If you already know how to use EndNote, using Zotero is very simple. It provides connectors, which makes it super simple to import references and cite within the text with using just very few clicks of mouse button. It can attach PDF files into the Zotero software and imports directly if the files are available online. It also allows you to take notes and annotate PDF files. It runs on various different operating systems and web browsers, and it also integrates with LibreOffice and Google Document. Thank you very much.